Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Guess what today is? Today is January 5th and the spring mini catalog and the celebration catalog are live today. Yay, I'm so happy. So that being said, I can show you the mini catalog, which hopefully you have yours. If you don't have yours, make sure you let me know. But I am going to actually stamp a card using one of the stamp sets from the new spring catalog. So if you turn to page 31 in your catalog, you will see Pretty Perennials. And I actually have that bundle, but I'm not going to actually use the dies. I'm going to use dies, some other dies. And so if you don't have the dies, get the dies, you can just get the stamp set. However, the bundle is $45 and we are in celebration. So if you spend $5 more, you can get a free celebration item. So I think that's almost like a no-brainer. So let's get started today and start making a card. Okay, so these are my three colors that I'm going to use today. I'm actually going to use Just Jade, Magenta Madness, and Bumblebee, and these are all in colors, current in colors. And so I am going to stamp on a white piece of cardstock. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp some flowers all around on this piece of cardstock. So let's open these pads. I'm also going to use a neutral color. I'm going to use soft suede. So as my my fourth color, sorry. Ugh. Okay, so I'm going to use, so this is the stamp set that we're using today, and I love Big Happy, so I'm going to use Big Happy, and then I'm going to use Sending Lots Of, so it's going to be Sending Lots of Happy. So this could be, you know, I'm probably going to make it a birthday card since I send so many birthday cards. So then I can put the birthday greeting on the inside. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use the big flower, and I'm actually going to stamp this in Magenta Madness. So I'm going to stamp this all around the cardstock. Some of it's going to get covered up with some other things. Ooh, isn't that so pretty? Okay, then I'm going to stamp the smaller flower in Just Jade. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp this really cute little cluster. And so the cool thing is it's a two-step stamp. So I'm going to stamp the stick part in soft suede. So the way that it's designed is very cool. Okay, so you can see how it's designed. It's got those little spaces, and that's to fill in with the next stamp. And I'm going to stamp the centers of these flowers also in soft suede. So there's a little tiny stamp. Where is that little stamp? Hold on a second. It's right here. Don't ask me how it got over there, but you know, when you have a crazy stamp table, things go everywhere. So I'm just going to stamp these little centers in soft suede. Okay. So I think I'm done with soft suede. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now I have Bumblebee, so I'm going to stamp Bumblebee. So you can see how this lines up. Isn't that so cute? Okay. Lines up perfectly. Gee, it's like Stampin' Up! Knew what they were doing. Really easy to line up to, so I should tell you that. Okay, and then I think the only thing I need is the center of the pink flowers, and I think I'm going to do that in Just Jade. I'm just going to stamp this stamp in the center of the flower to make it finished. Okay, all right, I think we're done with that part. Now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to bring in a piece of, just a piece of scrap, and I'm going to stamp the Sending Lots Of. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp Happy on another piece of cardstock. And I'm going to use the Just Jade again. This is my favorite stamp. Well, the flowers are pretty dang cool, but... Okay. So now I'm going to close these pads. So I get ink all over me. And I am going to do a little fussy cutting. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just cut Happy out. I kind of wish there was a die for Happy, but there is not. So I'm just going to cut this out real quick. And it'll go quick. So yes, the Spring Mini Catalog is, I hope you've been watching my videos, and I'm showing a lot of product from the Mini Catalog. It is just chock full of amazing, darling product, which I have indulged in quite a bit. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't, but this Mini Catalog, was just so irresistible to me that I kind of did go crazy. But I'm thinking, you know, it's good for 6 months, so it's good till the end of June. Some of it will be carried over to the next big catalog that comes out in June. So I'm going to put some little mini dimensionals on the back of this, several, because I'm going to pop this up. Put like 6 on here, I think, at least, maybe 7. Okay, and then my little piece, I'm going to punch it out using the classic label punch. So there you go. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that also. Now I want to do some layering. I want to bring a little bit of colored cardstock in. So what I did was, I have these ready to go. I cut out this die cut, and this is actually from Tasteful Labels. So this set of dies, is just amazing. So I actually cut that out of Bumblebee. So I have that cut out. So now what I'm going to do is put my Sending Lots of Happy onto that piece of Bumblebee. And just take me a second to get all these little dimensionals off. Okay, and I think that would look really cute right here, but I think it needs a little ribbon. So I'm going to use from the big catalog, we have the Magenta Madness ribbon, and this is 1/4 inch. It's awesome ribbon. This is the 1/4 inch, I guess it's like a, I'm not sure what they call it. They don't even give it a name, but anyway. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to cut a piece of this, use my ribbon scissors, and I'm going to adhere this to the back. So I'm just going to double this over a little bit so that it shows at the top and the bottom, like that. It's a little high. How about that? That's about perfect. And now, put some adhesive on the back. And put this on my card. Kind of want that centered a little more. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, now I just need a piece of white cardstock. So I'm just going to fold this in half. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to fold this in half. And a little sticky. Got some adhesive on my fingers for some reason. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. I think I'll just do 5. These are the bigger dimensionals. Sometimes I go ahead and use the small ones, but I do like the bigger ones better for this. Okay, and I'm going to pop that up just a little bit. So, how cute is that? Now I think it just needs an embellishment. So I'm going to go ahead and use the champagne rhinestones. 3 different sizes of these, and you get 140 in the pack. Love that you get so many. So I'm just going to pull off a few of these. Tiny one too. Okay. Okay. Those really go with a lot of things. I like it a lot. Okay, so there's our card today. Sending lots of happy. So cute. And I love the building the flowers. It's just amazing. So I didn't use the dies today. Believe it or not, the perennial petals are awesome dies. I have them here, but I didn't use them. So I could certainly cut a couple of these out, but I just didn't think I needed to. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.